Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Start your morning right.
I'm Sabrina Daly.
And I'm William Neal. And it's a beautiful Friday morning.
Yes.
If you're outside, if you've been outside, there's a little chill. It's kind of strange, you know. It's warm, but there's a little chill in the early morning air. And it's beautiful. The sunrise was gorgeous.
And it's so crazy because yesterday it was so hot, William.
And still.
But it's, I mean, as you rightly said, it's a beautiful Friday morning. I came on my way to work this morning and I just felt so positive when you have mornings like this. I mean, I am not a morning person, William, but I'm definitely open to getting that start to my day like this. You know, seeing the sun rise, the sky is beautiful, the clouds are beautiful, the day just feels just right. It's not too hot, not too chilly, as you mentioned. It's just perfect.
Yeah. Getting up early, though, allows you the luxury of easing into your day.
Yeah.
You know, before your phone starts buzzing and before life starts getting hectic, you get a chance to really do whatever self-care you want.
Yeah, and of course you have your routine.
Of course, I have to get up and take that little ride.
Yeah.
You know, and enjoy the vistas. I have to say something, you know, John Smith Road, it's a beautiful area to exercise and a lot of people do in the mornings. And they've had some cleanup campaigns. And we're really appreciative because you can see people throwing trash. But they've been bagged and they've been left there. You know, so we encourage whosoever did it to, you know, complete it.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's also some new trash there as well. So we have to do a better job of taking care of our environment because we have a really beautiful one. But I just wanted to say that, you know.
How many miles did you do this morning?
Just the usual.
Just the usual, over 10. I mean, I remember last week, Friday, you told me that you would ask me this week what type of routine I have developed. And I'm sad to say I have none yet. I was literally thinking about it all week. I was like, oh my gosh, the day is coming, the day is coming. I have to have something, I have to have something. But I haven't, I got nothing.
Don't worry, this is not school. And you know, I won't give you any demerits or anything.
Next week.
All right, next week.
Hold me to it next week. Before my time here is over, before April comes back, I will have a routine, William, that I'll be able to share with you and the viewers of how I, you know, have my self-care, at least when it comes to physical movement. But for now, I'm still struggling, like most of us, right? We're not all William Neals over here.
I don't know what that means, but
but yeah, it's a wonderful Friday morning, and we want to say thank you to our viewers for joining us wherever you are, local or abroad, in your homes, in your car, having that first cup of coffee or a cup of tea. We have nothing this morning. We're just relying on the energy that we woke up with, William. But I feel like we have enough.
Definitely.
Enough for the morning, yeah? But however you start your morning, right, we're happy to have you here, right here with us.
I have to mention one thing as well. Another thing. I obviously can't count. You know, this week, if you're a lover of the arts and music, Tina Turner passed away.
Yes.
And, you know, her music has just been the soundtrack for so many people's lives. And her story is really amazing as well, as one of the women who, you know, suffered tremendous domestic violence. And then, you know, she turned her entire life around. She left. She turned her entire life around, and in her emancipation, she became, at 42, one of the biggest rock stars. You know, it's just still amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you're familiar with any of her music.
I am. I mean, definitely Tina Turner is an artist that would resonate with the generation before me, like my mom, my dad, or my aunts, maybe even my older brother or my older sisters. But I do know her music as well. And I was actually making a joke with, you know, behind the scenes. When I was a child, I had very frizzy, poofy hair. And they would always say, you look like Tina Turner. And I never got the reference until I was older. So I don't know if it was a compliment. But
it was, because that was her signature.
Yeah.
You know, her hair and everything. And her songs like Proud Mary,
Yeah.
that predated, you know, her emancipation, and What's Love Got to Do with
Yeah,
It,
What's
Private
Love?
Dancer. I mean, a lot of great songs. And if you are not familiar with her music, I mean, it's a good time to just, you know, listen to a few and
Yeah.
see what made her so iconic.
Yeah, I mean,
in so many ways.
her music really is timeless, as you
Yeah.
mentioned. I remember hearing Tina Turner's song on KTV, on, you know, persons singing it on karaoke. That was a favorite song back in the day, I think in the earlier seasons of karaoke here from Channel 5. And of course, we're looking forward to more music just like that on this season of KTV, as we mentioned, as we have kept on been mentioning. KTV is here again, and we are inviting you to audition. The date is coming. The dates are coming. That's June 3rd and June 11th. But this season, we have given you a little twist, a positive one at least, where you are able to submit online auditions. Submit a 2-minute video to emails provided to you, and you are able to, you know, test your talent in this season's Karaoke TV. I can't wait.
And have fun,
Yeah.
because that's what it is. And the audience at the Bliss, there's nothing, you know, like that. The energy that you get in terms of feedback, it's amazing, and it's worth the while.
It really is. I mean, we all benefit from KTV. I mean, we've kept on mentioning it. The artists that go on that stage and perform, really refining their craft, building a fan base, building a following, and of course, just persons that view in. There are really families and fans that are committed to the show, that love this show. As I mentioned before, this has been a show that I remember watching as a young girl, and that really shows my age, I know. But, and it also shows your age. But, I mean, KTV has been in our homes and in our hearts for a really long time, and I love that it keeps on improving. It keeps on getting better. We keep on seeing fresh faces and new ways to show your talent, and I'm really excited to see who decides to take that step this season. And also to see you on that stage again. You know, there's no KTV without William.
Thank you.
Yes.
And, you know, it's the audience.
Yeah.
The audience that really makes it as well. So we definitely encourage you to audition June 3rd and 11th. Come right here to Channel 5, or as Sabrina said earlier, you have the option of submitting via one of the channels that we announced. So
Yeah.
you have multiple ways of getting involved with KTV. Be brave. Do it. Stop thinking about it. Just do it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to great weather today, William. I mean, we already have a promise of some good weather this morning, just with the start of a great day. We've been talking about it already in the start of the show, so if you're not outside, maybe now is a good time to go outside. Don't really go around midday because it gets too hot. So if you're trying to exercise, now is a good time to do that. But I'm enjoying the weather. Yesterday was hot. Inland was projected to be 99 degrees. I didn't check it, but I felt it.
Yeah, I was in Orange Walk and it was steamy. So let's see what our weather holds for today.
Yeah, so we have the weather report from the National Meteorological Service, and of course, as it goes, we are going to find out what we can expect today through the weekend. Good morning, forecaster Francisca Wellington.
Good morning. I see you have a special guest there, my amigo.
No special guest. Actually, he is very special to all of us. But yes.
Morning, Francisca. How are you?
I'm good, William. And you?
Great. It's a beautiful morning out. The sunrise was just gorgeous.
Yes, I saw it. I saw it.
So what can we expect today in terms of the weather?
Okay, guys. It will continue to be warm, very warm. And we'll see sunny skies, a few cloudy spells, and we'll see isolated showers. Tonight, I'm seeing a slight increase in showers and thunderstorms, especially over the north and along the coast. That's for tonight.
All right.
In terms of the wind, we'll continue to see very light winds out of the east and southeast, 5 to 10 knots, and sea state slight.
Do you have an outlook for Saturday and Sunday?
Yes, and it will continue the same. It will continue very warm. We'll continue to see isolated showers, isolated thunderstorms.
So when we say warm, what type of temperatures can we expect?
Okay. For today, we are seeing 89 along the coast, 96 inland, 84 up in the Maya Mountains. And then nighttime temperatures warm, 80 along the coast, 73 inland, and 68 up in the Maya Mountains.
All right. Any warnings or advisories?
Okay. We don't have that heat warning for today, but we do have the fire forecast update. And for today, we are seeing moderate fire risk. And we also have the sargassum forecast. And we continue to see that there's a high chance that more mats will affect the coast of Belize.
All right. Thank you very much, forecaster Wellington. We appreciate it. Although it's warm, it's still not as bad as yesterday, it seems.
No, no, no.
So this is great weather for us. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
All right, you too, Francisca.
Bye.
Ooh. I'm sorry. I tend to do that. I was like, oh, bye. Yeah, so we can expect great weather today. Just as we mentioned, it's going to be a little bit cooler than yesterday, but still warm. So, of course, try to stay hydrated. And I'm looking forward to this type of weather. I like it just like this.
Yeah, this is beautiful Key weather. From February, we've been having good Key weather. So, you know, this is definitely a great time. Lobster Fest is coming up.
Yes.
So, you know, but we do need the rains.
Yeah.
I work in an agro-productive sector, so we know that the rains are important given the fact that most crops are rain-fed in Belize. So we need just a little bit of rain or, you know,
the right balance.
Days.
Yeah.
Right
I love that you said that it's Key weather, though, because it is the weekend. So it's a good time to get your tickets to head on over to the Keys and enjoy the nice water. I am not a Key person. I can't swim, but I love it for you. If you like it, I love it.
You just have to be a landlubber.
Yeah. But of course, we're going to move into some positive outlook this morning. And of course, we have our eye opener, and it's taken from dailyom.com, and it goes like this. William, would you like to read it this morning?
Sure.
All right.
It is not always for us to know the deeper meaning of everything that occurs in our life. All of us who seek to be conscious and aware regard our experiences as teachers, and we try to discern what lessons we're learning from the things that happen in our lives. Sometimes the lesson is very clear from the get-go, and other times we have to really search to understand the deeper meaning behind some event. While this search often yields results, there also comes a point in the search where what we really need to do is move forward. It is possible that we're not meant to know the deeper meaning of certain occurrences. Answers may come later in our lives, or they may come as a result of letting go, or they may never come. We are all part of a complex system of being, and things work themselves out in the system as a whole. Sometimes we're just playing a necessary part in that process with a result larger than we can understand. It may have very little to do with us personally, and while that can be hard to understand, it can also free us from overthinking the matter. Sometimes it is best to see it in terms of karma, a past debt we have been able to repay in this way or as the clearing of energy. We can simply thank the event for being part of our experience and let it go. This completes the process that the occurrence has made possible.
Wow.
Ooh, I love that.
Yes, I love it. I think it really speaks to, the idea that things eventually come full circle. It might not be immediately, but it happens. The tables do turn type thing. I love that it spoke about karma because sometimes that's the only way to explain things. You really don't know what's happening and you're just hoping that whatever is happening right now that you can't explain, it's the answer to something in the past and it continues.
One of my favorite sayings is things don't just happen, they happen just, right? And the reason why I love that is because to the point of the eye-opener, you don't always understand the why, but you have to allow things to happen. And whether you're religious, spiritual, or whatever, sometimes life does not provide the answers. It gives you the questions, but it doesn't provide the answers. And I think I liken it to relationships. Sometimes people like to say, I need closure. So I have to talk to them and understand why. No, sometimes you just got to say, thank you very much.
Preach.
I got to go.
Preach.
And let it go. Just go.
Yeah, I hope someone heard that today, William. You preach. Yes, sometimes you really don't need an explanation. Nope. It just is. And you continue and you hope that whatever lesson you were supposed to learn from that experience, you learned it. Because a lot of times if you don't, it comes around again for you to learn. So I really appreciate this eye-opener. I do think, though, it gets a little bit hard for persons that have anxiety and feel like they need to overanalyze everything. Because I'm open about this, but I have anxiety, and sometimes that comes with the need to control your surroundings in the best way.
Let it go.
In the best way. And of course, you want to understand what's happening because you feel that if you don't have any control, it's chaos. So unfortunately.
But do we ever have control?
Yeah, I don't know, but I want some. But this eye-opener really speaks to the need of just allowing things to be, and what lesson you will learn, you'll learn. Or maybe, you won't understand what's happening, and that's okay too, but that's how we grow.
I like that it also underscored that there is a process. And if you're an overthinker, that's a part of your process. So you give in. You have to accept, that will be your way of dealing with it and processing it. It's easy for anyone to say you shoulda, coulda, woulda, or whatever. But you have to understand yourself enough to know what is your process. But just know as well, you may not find an answer, no matter how much you think about it and for how long.
That's the hard part, though. That really is the hard part. But I really love these eye-openers regardless. They really fill us so much with that important positive fuel. And I think that's a step in a direction of really being healed as well, So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to continue with the show. And of course, we have a packed lineup this morning for our Fun Friday. Starting things off with something I'm not very familiar with, to be honest. And so because of that, we're going to leave it to William. We'll be joined by the representatives of Caribbean Tire, who will be showing us what's under the hood of a car. I've got questions.
This is why you should come. Don't worry, I'm the only person in my family that has not a mechanical bone in his body. Yeah, my brother's a mechanic, my dad was a mechanic.
Okay.
My brothers are all very technical and, but I know when something is wrong with the car and I know what to tell them.
Yeah.
But I can't find the parts.
Yeah,
I don't know where.
I could feel, if you're a driver and you have your own vehicle, you obviously drive it the most, right? So I could feel when there's a difference, but I can't tell you what's happening. I can't tell you what's causing it. So if there's something wrong with my radiator, that makes the windshield wipe. I don't know. So I'm really a damsel in distress in that regard, and I definitely feel that this segment will be useful for a lot of us.
So we're going to be in the parking lot looking at what's under the hood with Caribbean Tires.
We'll also be joined by representatives from Posh Hairstyles.
Now that's something I can relate to.
Right. Okay. So we're sharing in the struggle. She'll be showing us hairstyles for prom and other events, like, you know, for people like William.
That's right. And later on, continuing with our theme for prom, nails. You know, Sarli Sosa, Looks by Sarli, will be here to talk about what's hot when it comes to your nails.
Yes, and I'm also excited to say that she did my nails yesterday, so we'll also be kind of finishing my look on the set. And William, these are fancy, these are glow in the dark.
Wow.
And I didn't remember until last night.
When it glowed in the dark.
When it glowed, and I started like, what is happening here? But lastly, we'll be joined by another small business called Bundle of Kylie Photography to share her photography tips.
All right, so we have a packed show. We're going to go ahead and take our first break. And when we come back, we'll be in the parking lot looking under the hood. Don't go anywhere. Open your eyes. Return after these messages.
After a rough week of school, Jake and his friends decide to treat themselves to frozen coffee. And since they don't have cash on them, they decide to use eCash. With eCash's geolocation feature, Jake can easily find the nearest coffee spot. With eCash's built-in option to split bills, Jake can pay the bill and his friends can reimburse their portion of the bill. Jake scans the merchant's code and confirms payment. Jake then views his transaction history and taps on the transaction recently made, then taps the split the bill button where he selects the evenly option to evenly split the bill. The application splits the bill automatically. His friends receive and accept the request. Geolocation and splitting the bill via eCash makes Jake enjoy his digital lifestyle.
Well, I can't believe the grill pan is whole, the grill. Well, don't worry about nothing. You got a new one at the Benny's Father's Day Fest.
What, that happen again?
Yes, and this year,
Benny's is giving 19% off store-wide. Yes, 19% off everything.
Why, we have for the day, bro.
but wait, don't forget, the race is still on.
The Benny's 100-car race, where racers will once again compete to claim the top prize and become the champion.
Anyways, look on the time. If you have this grill, I need to go.
Alright, yeah, bro. New whip?
Push the start.
Alright, big time. Boy!
Boy, Kagali push the start, man.
The Benny's Father's Day Fest, Saturday, June 17th, Benny's Superstore. This one you don't want to miss.
Sign up for Smart Share Plan and save big. Whether you're a small entrepreneur starting up your business, a student on a limited budget, or a family trying to save, this is the plan for you. With unlimited SMS, calls, and data, we help you save. Get up to 5 lines for as low as $30 per line monthly, only with Smart. Sign up today at any Smart showroom or sales manager countrywide. So get your business going, share more memories with friends, and be ready for the day with Smart.
Here's your chance. The stage is waiting. We're looking for talented Belizean singers for another season of KTV The Remix. KTV auditions will take place on Saturday, June 3rd and Sunday, June 11th, starting at 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at Channel 5 on Coney Drive in Belize City. We're also now accepting online submissions. 2-minute videos can be emailed to producer@channel5belize.com or DM KTV Remix on Facebook. Deadline Sunday, June 11 at 5 p.m. Come be a part of the biggest singing competition of the year. KTV The Remix, only on Channel 5.
What did you mean earlier about climate change, Mom?
Well, when I was your age, I remember beautiful coral reefs and healthy beaches. The summers weren't as hot as they are right now, and the rainy season meant that it only rained when it was supposed to.
And then what happened?
The weather just started to change, and storms got worse. Coral reefs started to die because the ocean was getting too warm, and crops started to die because there was not much rain. You know, we realized as adults that we were doing something that was causing this.
What were you all doing?
The same thing we're doing now. Not using clean, renewable energy, chopping down too many trees, and even polluting the air with gases, such as the gases emitted from our cars when we drive around.
We need some help before it's too late, Mom.
We can't let it get worse.
What can I do?
We can raise our voices.
With 35 million dreams, aspirations, and futures at risk in Cari Forum, we need your voice in our story against climate change. Acknowledge, commit, act. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center under the Intra-ACP Global Climate Change Alliance Plus program and is funded by the European Union.
Do you have information about a crime or a fugitive in our community? You can submit a tip anonymously with your smartphone. Using this program in safeguarding our community also protects your identity, keeping you out of the court system, and could earn you a cash reward. Here is how it works. Download the free P3 Tips app from the Apple Store or Android Market. P3 is the provider of our secure anonymous tip collecting software. Open the app and create a PIN, but be sure to remember that number, then select your location. Next, select the type of crime. When submitting a tip, be as specific as possible. If you have a picture, video, or audio that will help officers, you can upload them from your phone. Information leading to an arrest can earn you a cash reward of up to $1,000. Once your tip is submitted, you'll be given a tip ID and password. Check back if your tip leads to an arrest. You'll be told how much you were rewarded and how to anonymously collect your cash.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
It's time that we realize that we must work together to thrive. The world as we know it, the sky and below it. Could I never have more wonder? Yeah, with life and all you see and the climate's changing.
But hope is remaining.
And we can't ignore the future. It depends on you and me. One chance, all that we got. One voice, together we start. Take care, the world where we live. Permite a todos vivir. Tomamos la oportunidad para guardar la humanidad. And I must leave no one behind because we are. One climate, one Caribbean. One climate, one
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Ray, what's wrong? It's him. He hit me again. Oh my gosh. This time it was worse. He slammed my face in the wall and threatened to kill me. If you or someone you know is experiencing family violence, call 0800 A Way Out. Or you can text or WhatsApp to 672-9628.
My lights, yeah. Go to my lights, go to my lights. You gotta go to my lights, yeah. I wanna shine, 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 shine. I hit my lights cause that's my plan, 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 plan. My lights have your favorite brand, 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 brand. Just come with nothing in your hands, 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 hands. My lights, and it goes on and on and on. It goes on and on and on, yeah. I wanna celebrate with my lights, sing yeah, yo, baby, let's go. My lights, I wanna celebrate with my lights, sing yeah, yo, baby, let's go. We going to the store, but we gon' do right. We gon' light up life, only with my light. We going to the store, but we gon' do right. We gon' light up life, only with my light.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Can you produce your driver's license, please? Sure, no problem. Okay, Mr. Vernon, it's valid. Yep. Mr. Vernon, did you know your insurance will be up tomorrow? Oh, really? Make sure you try to update your policy, please.
Thanks so much for the heads up. Babe, can you please renew my policy?
We know that you get caught up in life sometimes, which is why RF&G Insurance makes renewing your insurance policy easy with WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp the words "Get Started" to 670-8700. We will prompt you to select the service you are interested in, select the service, and answer a few simple questions. An RF&G representative will process your request and follow up with you when your transaction is completed. It's that easy. Use WhatsApp and skip the lines. Remember, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Row Group company.
I was 17 and in love, and I thought he loved me too. But now I know that a loving partner should not take away your choice of clothes you wear or the music you listen to. He should not take away your purse, car keys, or your phone so that when your family calls, you cannot answer. If your partner is controlling you, it is domestic violence. Call 0800 A Way Out or our cell phone number 672-9628.
We're not in studio, but we are in the parking lot because for this segment, we've been joined by George Link from Caribbean Tires to talk about what's under the hood and just some basics when it comes to taking care of your car, especially before you hit the road for a weekend trip. Good morning, George, and
morning,
welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, and good morning, Belize. And today we're talking about checks that are conducted before you hit the road.
Now, I walked away, but one of the things that is perhaps the best place to start is tires. Of course, with
Yes.
Caribbean Tires. So
Yes, sir.
let's talk a little bit about tire care and why you should check your tires. Sometimes that's the very thing that people don't check before they hit the road.
Yes, your tires, there are checks that you need to conduct on your tires to make sure that you are road safe. One thing that you don't want is to hit the road and on the way you find you have a flat or you have your wheel vibrating. So there are several things that you must check before you hit the road.
Yeah, let's go over here and
Let me
let's
get-
see. Yeah. Now, of course, Caribbean Tire does the check. If you don't know how to do it, find the time, 15 minutes or so, and especially
Correct.
if you have hand cook, which I know because I use hand cooked tires.
Yes.
You have a lifetime of service, right?
Yes, it is. On your tires, you need to check your grip. There's something that they call TWI, which is a tread wear indicator. It has a little gap here. At the shop, when you go there, they'll do a test. The minimum you will get is 3 millimeter. If below that, then you're in problems. So
That means time to change your tires.
You will have hydroplaning. Your tires won't get contact with the road. You will slip. So when you look at your grip, you make sure that your wear is not eating on the inside or the outside
Even.
or the center. It must be eaten.
So that means
even.
an alignment.
Well, if it's uneven, you need to
Or
ascertain if you're not putting in the correct tire pressure. Inside the panel of your door, it
Right here,
indicates.
right?
Yes, it indicates that you can put this at 35. And it has, you can put it up to 38 if you're carrying weight. This also indicates the size of the tire that should be on your vehicle.
Right. So tire care is very important.
Very
because
important.
A lot of people in Belize, because we don't have reasons, the same reasons the way we have for fires, we don't
Yes.
have the reasons being publicized for accidents. And
Yes.
very often it's a blowout or some tire issue more than anything
Correct.
else.
One thing that indicates you have probably worn suspension parts or steering parts will be the uneven wear. So I would recommend you go to Caribbean Tires and have your alignment check, inspect your tires for deformity because of the tires hitting potholes or excessive hit on bumps. You tend to deform the tires, so it's best that you get that checked before you hit the road.
And when you're talking about suspension parts, what parts are you, what are the keywords there for people who don't?
Well, you have variety. That's why you take them in. You have bushing, upper, lower tire rod ends. You know, you have your rack and pinion. There are many parts underneath there which you cannot yourself inspect. So you take it to the professionals to have them lift it on a ramp and make sure that everything is in place.
All right. So we've gone from tires. What else should be a part of the pre-check as we prepare to hit the road?
Well, when you hit the road, first of all, you need to do a walk around to ensure that you don't have any dents, broken lights. Make sure that when you go to the shopping center, you said, where did this come from? You don't blame someone that maybe you had it there before. You make sure that your sensors, these vehicles come with reverse sensors. They come with cameras in the windows, in the front and the rear, so it's all technology and advanced with vehicles. But you make sure that all these things are working properly before you hit the road.
And one way for you to know your car very well too is to actually wash your own car.
Keep it clean, yes.
Yeah,
You got
people
to identify scratch, dents and bends.
Yeah. Now, go ahead, George.
So, if you go and you look under the hood.
Wow, this is a clean engine.
You will probably see...
You did this just for TV or it's always like this?
No, you do a service regularly. You do, when you take it into Caribbean Motors, they have different services that they give. So you will find that if you notice some little dog food there, that's probably some little rodents going into the engine.
So where you park your car?
Yes, when you park, they go in because of the warmth. They go in there and they grab food around anywhere and they take it in there and make a nest. So you need to inspect it regularly or they will be eating wires and
Yeah,
fabrics.
and that's the challenge with that they may eat wires and cause shortages, etc., or problems with the car.
Correct. So on your left, you have your coolant. You make sure that you cooling system is intact, your hoses to your radiator. You make sure that your rubbers, all your intake, and you have most of all your serpentine belt. If that belt goes, you won't have an alternator charging, you won't have your cooling, the radiator cooling fan, so that won't work for you.
Now, very often you have cars who are driving and you hear the screeching of the belt.
Yes.
Right? And people leave it and they say, well, it doesn't matter.
It goes away or spray some. Yeah. Nah, it's not good. What happens over time, your tensioner goes in or your idler puller gets stiff, the bearing gets worn. So you check those and your belt. You check inside for any cracks, sprays, cuts, because going on the road, everything is fine and you don't have a belt to pull your engine, you'll be stranded on the road.
Yeah. Now, what else do you check your fluids?
You check your filters, you got your cabin air filter, and that's
cabin air filter. Why is that important? And why is it called a cabin air filter?
What happens is that when the AC pulls air from the outside, it sucks through this filter and it provides it inside. You don't want dust and all this, so the filter takes out all those particles, pollen and things that fly around. But what you find is that rodents also crawl in there and they make a mess. They bring in, put leaves, and if you have it there for some time, it will be, when you start in the morning, it has a moldy smell. It doesn't smell good. You don't want that in your system, it's not healthy.
One of the things that I often tell people is cars with instructions, like when people say, don't worry, when you start it up, make noise at first, and then that going away.
No.
Don't worry, you have a leaf smell, and then it going.
One thing also, when you go in and you do your checks, like I said, your cooling, your AC, your power steering fluid, your brakes fluid. For example, this BT50, which is one of the brands that sold at Caribbean Motors, has a design that it has the brakes along with the clutch. So you have to ensure that your fluids and your hoses are all intact. Brakes, your wires, your hoses, your rubbers, and basically.
Now, you're talking about all of this, and a lot of times people say, oh, it's too costly for me to take in my vehicle. How often, and let's just look at the camera, how often should someone take in their vehicle, and why is it not costly? Because obviously it's more costly when you break down on the road.
Well, yes, when you take in your vehicle to service, you're either taking it at 3, 5, or every 3 months, whichever comes first. 3,000 miles,
every 3,000.
5,000 kilometers, or whichever comes first for 3 months. But you don't want to wait and take it in until something fails. You need to get your regular check so that if something, you call it like preventative maintenance. You do that before it fails. For example, I'll show you one. This here, you have different versions of multimeter out there. However, you could get a small one for you, Will, and then you...
And YouTube University.
Yes, So then all you do is you have a negative and your positive, right?
Let's do it for the camera.
So then you have a 12.7 volts.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So now you can hold this, don't shock yourself.
Okay.
And then if you want to check your alternator.
So it's 12.7 before you start the engine.
So now to check if your alternator is charging, you saw the voltage before, right? So now we'll put it in while it's running. So what do you get?
40.3.
So it's putting back, because the battery, this is an accessory battery. So when you start in the morning, this puts the juice to spin the vehicle, and then the alternator takes over and start to charge this back and power your system. So if you don't have an alternator working properly, you won't charge your battery, you cause damage to your battery for draining it too low. And if you don't check it, bring it to the dealer and have it checked. When you're on the road, think everything is fine, you didn't check your ear. On the batteries when they sell them, for example, this is a 2022, it's marked, and the first month. So this battery is practically a year old. Yeah, so the most of the lifespan of these batteries are like 2-3 years. So you need to have it checked, and it's part of the preventative maintenance.
Now, on a daily basis, let's just talk to the camera. On a daily basis, what should you check on your vehicle? Should you check anything? Or should you check it only once a week?
No, you need, when you step in, for example, your radiator, your coolant level, if you go on the road, there's something on the road that hit your radiator and bore it. If you didn't know that last night, over the period of cooling down, it leaks out your coolant. And if you don't see it, you start that vehicle, you can burn your head gasket. So it's recommended you don't turn key.
No, I'll have to admit, I'm one of those
Turn
people
key
who,
operator.
yep, I get up in the morning and I get in my car. If it feels it, then I have a problem, right?
When you go on the road, yes, we spoke about tires, you need to have them. For example, some people take out, they don't have these big X.
Yeah.
Where they used to change a tire. Here at Caribbean Tires Motors, they sell this. It has 4 ends, so it fits any vehicle that you have. This goes in the socket for the tires. Then it comes with a easy, I mean, you could do it yourself. This goes in here. And then, because you wouldn't be able to turn easily, you have what you call the power handle. This goes in here.
I
so
like that.
You can hold it and turn.
Yeah.
So it fits.
Yeah, I like that.
And you can loose it, see? And you can tighten it.
And it takes up less space.
Yes, and you can adapt for each sizes that you have.
So, you know,
William.
that's an important thing as well. Now, a lot of vehicles aren't coming with spare tires anymore.
Yes, so let me show you another quick product. If you don't have, you get a small puncture or you have a low tire and you have this in here, you have a 20 volts, you have 4 amps or you got the 20 amps. This is a much bigger battery, they have a smaller one. You can connect this to your bicycle, and you can also pump
I'll take that one for my bike.
And if you don't want to carry this, this is what you have.
Tire sealant and inflator.
That's for emergencies. You're out there, you don't have anywhere to go, it's flat. This will pump up your tire and seal it.
Now, I've often heard some people say don't use it because it damages your tire. Once you've used it, the tire is done. Is that true?
This product is for emergency purposes, and it also says on the can it does not cause corrosion or damage to your tire. Does it?
No, it says that. So you don't have to worry.
You don't have to worry.
No.
And remember, when you get that cut or you damage on your tires and you make it from that area that you are, it's best you bring it into Caribbean Tires and have it checked anyway, because you'll need to rebalance and make sure your tire is in good condition.
Now, George,
yes,
you have some other products. So let's look here. Some of it is just obviously for the shine of your vehicle.
Yes.
Right? You just have to turn around,
yes,
George. Think television, George.
Remember, you have your lights. In the night, if you're on the road, you need a light. It works with this battery. If you go out, you need to carry a drill with you for your camping. It connects, same thing. We'll go through them quickly. And if you say that you don't want to use the Inco spanner, you can use this. This is an impact wrench. You have your spanner and it actually works.
It's a nut for you. So for females.
Yes,
perfect.
This is perfect.
Right? I like that.
The thing is, one battery fits all. And then if you want to go and listen to Channel 5, you can plug in it on the radio.
You mean if? No, when you listen to Channel 5. Thank you.
Plug it in. But it's a multi-purpose and it fits, like I said, everything fits. If you're out, you're doing some camping, like you said, you're doing a road trip, you're taking your family out, you want to go out, this works on it also.
Now,
so you don't have to run an extension or a generator, it fits all.
So what is that for?
This is a grinder.
Oh well, I'll never need that. I can tell you that.
Maybe you need
never.
to cut the chain, you forgot the...
Oh, cut that chain, okay.
In your vehicle, make sure, again, you're traveling, you need some extra tow rope. In my case, I carry a chain, but if you have some sort of tow rope in case for that really worst moment, you have a chain available with you. Now the care for your vehicle...
Let me just ask you a question, because do you all sell this as a package or you have to buy each one individually?
You buy them individually.
And they're affordable?
Yes, they are, and they come with a charging port. Yeah, and some double or single, depending on how many battery you want to take with you.
Nice.
This is another good product for you to take in your vehicle. It's a fire extinguisher.
Ah,
You
I
go
like that,
camping,
yeah.
because you never know. You see people on the road, they have a little quick blaze, they could have, but they have nothing to out. This would, you reach in, you out that, you spray your vehicle.
And because you have electrical and
correct
grease and everything, this is
this
designed
will
for
to
it.
stop it quick, yeah.
Yeah.
And these are products that we carry. I mean, you said you need to wash your vehicle. It's a Flamingo wash and wax, so you can make sure you see all your dents, your cleaning and everything.
And why is it in the bright pink? Is that to
What color
encourage
is a
female?
Flamingo? Yeah.
Oh, because it's flamingo. Okay.
And remember, going out, you must check your windshield, your wiper blades, so you have cleaning for your windshield and glasses.
Yeah.
For your tire, make sure your tire is shiny and not cracked. Make sure you inspect them. This will, and also for your engine to look like this, you have a
degreaser.
Engine degreaser.
So you have everything.
Dashboard
Now,
polish.
one
And
of
this
the
is just few of the items that they carry at Caribbean Motors, Caribbean Tires.
Now, I want to ask one other question because
Yes.
I think it's important, right? Sometimes people go and they sit in a showroom, but they don't get this kind of a hands-on.
Yes.
Because when you ask questions, you kind of have a rationale as to why you do things. Do you
Yes,
all
right.
offer that where, especially for women, a lot of
Yes.
women, like Sabrina was saying, she knows nothing about the
sometimes.
vehicle and she has no interest either. But I think very often it's because nobody will actually take the time to explain.
We can,
right?
you can come in and visit us at Caribbean Motors. We can explain your engine. We take time, take you into the shop. Because right here, I can't check your exhaust. I can't show your caliper. You need to check your brakes, make sure that they're all in good order. And while you're in there looking at the condition of your vehicle, we give you a brighter idea of what's going on under your vehicle. You have never seen it. So we take the customer in, have a look underneath. If you find any leaks, for example, this Optimus, this is for windshield wiper.
Wiper.
You just pour this into the bottle that you have. You also need to check your squirts, make sure that you don't want to put your windshield fluid and it doesn't spray.
Yeah.
So you have to check all those things. Your oil, we sell Valvoline, by the way. And this goes in my truck. So it's a Valvoline. We have different grades for different, for gas or diesel and outboards.
All right. Well, George, we're coming to the end of the segment. So
to wipe your glasses.
What what would you say to someone to encourage them to actually come in and get a preventative check at Caribbean Tires and Motors?
The safety of your family is utmost important. You don't want to go on a trip, either a short trip or a long trip, and you find that something fails. You come into us, we'll reason with you. I mean, you understand that at times things become very expensive. We come in, we do a check for you free. If we have an engine, they charge us about $85 to do a scan. We do a service on your vehicle, we find that, we will check that for you, and we'll inform you of what we found. Some lists might be big, some small, but you can decide which one you want to do first, and that is like priority. Because if your shocks are worn and they're bouncing out, it's unsafe. So you can decide what item you want to seek and replace first. Obviously, your serpentine belt would be one of them, and your battery.
All right. Well, George, thank you very much. And air freshener.
That's for you. You can have that, Will.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But George, thank you for joining me this morning and, of course, sharing with us. Remember, you can go to Caribbean Tires at any of the locations.
At the districts, yes.
Do you have to set up an appointment?
You can call in to make sure that, because the schedule, if you're there early, you don't want to go in and people have bought out all the wiper blades. So you have to make sure that you're ahead of the game.
What's the number for them to call?
The number, I don't have that like Judy. Judy has numbers in her head.
Judy, next time you have to come, all right? But definitely, thank you.
But for me, anytime, you can call me at 604-1643. I will receive your call and make appointment for you anytime.
All right. Remember, call Caribbean Tires,
Caribbean Motors,
Caribbean Motors, and ask for George. Ask for him by name and say, I saw you and open your eyes. So,
and the single mothers, don't be afraid to come in. We will help you and get you safe on the road.
And trustworthy.
Yes, and for the males who doesn't know, to open up their vehicles and check it.
All right. And with that, we've come to the end of this segment. We're going to go ahead and take another break. And when we come back, we'll be talking about preparations for prom. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere. Satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price but stay for the service.
Enjoy endless entertainment with NextGen TV, now available for everyone. NextGen TV is your all-in-one streaming app with over 200 channels of live content, all your live sports, news, and the shows you love. Replay and pause live TV. Enjoy premium Belizean entertainment. Keep up to the latest releases and stream high-quality movies and series on any device. NextGen TV is compatible with Android devices, Amazon Fire devices, iOS, Apple TV, Roku, and Tizen devices, so you can enjoy your favorite content whenever and wherever you want. Contact us for your subscription through our dedicated WhatsApp number, 660-7873. NextGen TV, the ultimate way to watch TV.
Here's your chance. The stage is waiting. We're looking for talented Belizean singers for another season of KTV The Remix. KTV auditions will take place on Saturday, June 3rd and Sunday, June 11th, starting at 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at Channel 5 on Coney Drive in Belize City. We're also now accepting online submissions. 2-minute videos can be emailed to producer@channel5belize.com or DM KTV Remix on Facebook. Deadline Sunday, June 11th at 5 p.m. Come be a part of the biggest singing competition of the year. KTV The Remix, only on Channel 5.
Do you have information about a crime or a fugitive in our community? You can submit a tip anonymously with your smartphone. Using this program in safeguarding our community also protects your identity, keeping you out of the court system, and could earn you a cash reward. Here is how it works. Download the free P3 Tips app from the Apple Store or Android Market. P3 is the provider of our secure anonymous tip collecting software. Open the app and create a PIN, but be sure to remember that number, then select your location. Next, select the type of crime. When submitting a tip, be as specific as possible. If you have a picture, video, or audio that will help officers, you can upload them from your phone. Information leading to an arrest can earn you a cash reward of up to $1,000. Once your tip is submitted, you'll be given a tip ID and password. Check back if your tip leads to an arrest. You'll be told how much you were rewarded and how to anonymously collect your cash.
What did you mean earlier about climate change, Mom?
Well, when I was your age, I remember beautiful coral reefs and healthy beaches. The summers weren't as hot as they are right now, and the rainy season meant that it only rained when it was supposed to.
And then what happened?
The weather just started to change, and storms got worse. Coral reefs started to die because the ocean was getting too warm, and crops started to die because there was not much rain. You know, we realized as adults that we were doing something that was causing this.
What were you all doing?
The same thing we're doing now. Not using clean, renewable energy, chopping down too many trees, and even polluting the air with gases such as the gases emitted from our cars when we drive around.
We need to help before it's too late, Mom.
We can't let it get worse.
What can I do?
We can raise our voices.
With 35 million dreams, aspirations, and futures at risk in Cari Forum, we need your voice in our story against climate change. Acknowledge, commit, act. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center under the Intra-ACP Global Climate Change Alliance Plus program and is funded by the European Union.
I was 17 and in love, and I thought he loved me too. But now I know that a loving partner should not take away your choice of clothes you wear or the music you listen to. He should not take away your purse, car keys, or your phone so that when your family calls, you cannot answer. If your partner is controlling you, it is domestic violence. Call 0800 A Way Out or our cell phone number 672-9628.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Time to wake up. Time to prepare for the day. Time to learn. Time to make a difference. Time to look after yourself. Time to see your healthcare provider. Don't let cervical cancer stop you from unleashing your potential. Now is the time to get vaccinated. Now is the time to get screened. Now is the time to end cervical cancer. For more information, visit us at www.paho.org/endcervicalcancer.
We understand that there aren't enough hours in the day. That's why RF&G is working to make the process of renewing your insurance policies easier. WhatsApp the words "Get Started" to 670-8700. We will prompt you to select the service you are interested in. Select the service and answer a few simple questions. An RF&G representative will process your request and follow up with you when your transaction is completed. It's that easy. Use WhatsApp and skip the lines. Remember, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Road Group company.
Ray, what's wrong? It's him. He hit me again. Oh my gosh. This time it was worse. He slammed my face in the wall and threatened to kill me. If you or someone you know is experiencing family violence, call 0800 A Way Out. Or you can text or WhatsApp to 672-9628.
had a black dog. His name was Depression. Whenever the black dog made an appearance, I felt empty and light.
And welcome back. We are here on set, indoors
We're here.
now. We are here indoors now having our second conversation for the morning. And of course, we are joined by some beautiful ladies from Posh Hairstyles. They will be teaching us, me and William, about wigs and easy hairstyles that you can use for any event, but also for prom season. Good morning. We are joined by two representatives, Leticia Rayburn. She is the sales representative of Posh Hairstyle. And we have someone that asked us to say her name a very specific way. Super Joni.
Super Joni.
Super Joni. Also here from Posh. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Yes. Now, me and William are probably in the same arena when it comes to this segment. I also don't know anything about wigs. So let's start things off with why choose a wig over styling your hair regularly?
Okay, so you guys should choose a wig over styling your hair regularly because remember a lot of us is going natural. So in the event that you guys don't want to perm, you could just buy a straight wig. So if you're looking for that straight look, it's important to get like a straight wig. So we do have blended wigs and human hair wigs. The blended wigs, if you're on a budget, you could buy the blended wigs. They last as long as the human hair. And then we do have the human hair, which is you could have it at least for 5 years and more. When it comes to the human hairs, you guys could do more with it. You can perm it, you can bleach it, you can flat iron it, and you can curl it. It has more versatility.
Oh, wow. And a blended wig is more synthetic?
It's a mixture of synthetic and human hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you still could use heat on a minimum like 350 degrees.
Okay.
Now, why Posh? Was there a need in the marketplace for that?
Yes, there was. So Posh creates, whereas you guys can buy weave bundles, it doesn't replace your natural hair. The wigs and the ponytails doesn't replace your natural hair. It comes as a protective style for your hair to grow better, and you know, it could relax. So that's the reason that we have Posh, and then we have a variety for all customers, including cancer patients.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I particularly like that. Yeah. Now, when we're talking about hair, not because I'm follically challenged, it's trending where people like the fact that they can look different at any given moment. Is it affordable?
Yes, it's affordable. We do have hair that is affordable. We have for all budgets.
Okay.
So we have as low as $45 in ponytails, and then we could go as high as $198 in human hair in ponytails. Same to the wigs, we have as low as $130, and then we go up to at least like $650, depending on the quality that you want. You're paying for your quality, you're paying for your density.
And you're paying to look like
good.
It's...
Yeah, you're paying to look.
That's
so
right.
it's an investment, but of course there's a budget for everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, aside from the hair itself, there's steps involved when putting on a wig or putting these ponytails together. And that's where it gets a little bit intimidating for persons that really don't know. Talk to us about all the products here and the types of wigs. We were just trying to educate ourselves on the difference between a lace front and a regular wig. I don't know. Educate me.
All right. So when it comes to the wigs, I know Mr. William mentioned lace front. Right. So when it comes to lace front, they have different type of laces. So they have a 13 by 4, which in you will be able to part anywhere from the front, anywhere here.
Wait, 13 by 4, what does that mean?
All right, so it's 13 inches and 4 to the back.
Okay.
So that's the amount of lace. So when you're purchasing, you will pay for that because the lace is expensive. So you can change your part. You could do center part, side part. You could even put it up in a ponytail.
Okay.
That's what makes them look natural. Then we do have T part. Like example, this one is a T part. So that one we can't change the part. The part stays in the center.
Okay. So the idea of a lace front wig is to have that natural hairline.
Right.
Where you're able to part your hair in any way that you choose, and you could also create your little edges.
Yes. So when you're doing your edges, when it comes to the lace front wigs, you always will use a got to be glue spray and the got to be glue gel. You will
not Gorilla Glue.
No, not the Gorilla Glue. So with this, you need an edges brush.
Okay.
So these are the stuff you're gonna use when you're creating your edges to the front.
Do you have an example of a lace front wig here to show our viewers what it looks like?
Of course.
All right. So let's spin it around and show our viewers what a lace front wig.
And it's not a one-use thing. So
no. When it comes to the human, you'll be able to have it for 5 years, like I say. So it's an investment. And the same way how you invest your money in the wig, you have to invest in your product. So the longer the longer for you to have your wig, you need your products. You need to maintain the human hair, which is as natural as our hair. So this one is like a 13 by 4. Like I said, you'll be able to part any way when it comes to the front. See, and now they're either bleaching the lace inside or they're tinting it. So it's even harder to tell if it's a wig that you're wearing.
Yeah. Because it looks like your scalp.
It looks natural.
Natural look.
And then some of them already come with their babies' hair. So it's easy for them to make the...
So people who love baby hair, you know.
You can do your edges.
Why your baby have to get in there?
Now, what always intrigues me is the gluing process and how you cut off the lace but still make it look seamless. How do you do that?
All right. First, well, most customers will ask us to cut the lace. The first thing we'll ask them is if they will go again and glue it. There are some people that doesn't like to glue the laces. So now we do a service that we do glueless wig. So we add a band to it, so that we do your edges, however way you like to do your edges. So when you get it, all you need to do is put it on, buy your spray, and spray the front. You don't have
it's
to
quicker
glue.
and it's easier.
And you could take it off in the afternoon.
Oh, nice.
You could take it off and put it on.
How do you take it off? Because that's the thing. Because
Well,
if the glue holds it in place.
Well,
and
that's the reason we ask if you want to go glueless or if you want to have it ready wear. Once you want to glue it, then you'll use glues like meltdown glues, which will stay at least 2 to 3 weeks on.
Oh, wow.
So there are some people that's traveling, they want to keep it on longer. So they'll use the glue. So they apply the glue first. First of all, they'll use a stocking cap. The stocking cap is to protect their edges, their hair. So they'll use the glue. After the glue, they'll use the spray. And then they use the glue like 3 times. So when it gets tacky, is when they lay the lace to the front. Then they'll take the parting comb and they'll comb it to the back so that the glue could, loosen a little bit. And then from there, they cut the lace. So that's going to look natural.
So let's talk prom season. Now, are you guys seeing, students come in and choosing wigs this prom season?
Yeah, a lot of wigs is going. Some students are going more for the blended wig, and we do have students that are investing, their parents are investing in the human hair wigs. So when it comes to the blended wigs, they don't need to do a lot to it.
This is a blended wig?
That's a blended wig. That's a mixture of synthetic and human.
So, and why has there been this movement towards the natural or the blended? Is it because I know traditionally a lot of people didn't want to wear a wig, and it was actually a kind of a dirty word for a lot of people. Nobody wanted to admit that they were wearing a wig. Right? And it looked, like clumps or very stiff. So now this is for a more natural look?
Yeah, now I guess the industry is making it far better. So now the blended wigs is looking as real as the human hair wigs. So it's becoming more better as we go along. And then, like I said, even with the blended wigs, even though they're out on low budget, like if you want a low budget wig, you could still use heat in it. That's the good part about it.
So how much does a wig like this cost?
Well, this is a 26-inch.
Oh, so it also goes by the length as well.
And then the density, so this is a 180 density. So every time you wash this hair get bigger. So that's the reason you have to buy
So you can go Tina Turner with this.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yes.
Most definitely. You could. And then, like I said, you're paying for a lace if you want a 13 by 4, whereas it could be versatile. Something like this will cost at least $650.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, wow.
No, because you can reuse it over and over, Last a lifetime.
So you guys mentioned that persons are coming in for prom already and
wait.
interest.
I have to ask this question because this if you could rent tuxedo, can you rent a wig?
No, we don't.
Oh, man.
No, man, you know why you're here, line for me.
We don't recommend that.
It's all about hygiene.
Okay.
I think your mind here different than you.
But you rent one tuxedo, one suit and stuff and they clean it. So what?
You make a valid point because you can't wash the wig.
Yo, $650 was. What? I mean, you look good, but $650.
It's too much, right? But
Wow.
it's worth it. You know, it's a
You
lifetime.
think about the
long-time
investment.
So
you have it long. The more you take care of it, you can have your wigs at least for 10 years.
Man,
you could
you know,
change the
gone are the
color.
days when they could have 2-3 gala and try go do the hair. Everybody they call it a $650 wig. You're broke, bye.
So let's talk care then. How do you take care of it?
Okay, so a wig like this, we always will recommend to our customers to buy the spray bottle. Buy the silicone mix. So the silicone mix, you're going to mix it with the water in the spray bottle. You shake, and then you're going to spray the hair. Okay, so this is the way you spray the hair, right? So the silicone milk helps to keep it soft and shiny, right? And then we always recommend that you use a little bit of mousse. The mousse will control your frizz.
Okay.
And the silicone mix is very important because when it's time to wash this wig, you will need your silicone mix. So the silicone mix is important for you.
And smells?
Really good.
Real good.
It smells good from here.
It smells really
Yeah,
good.
I have to smell it because
Yeah, it smells
it does.
good. Yeah.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it does. I could smell it from here.
Yeah.
So you could wash this like a regular, like you wash it with your regular shampoo and conditioner.
Yes, ma'am. No, we don't
No,
do
we
shampoo
don't
and
do that.
conditioner, just the silicone mix.
Oh, so that's what you
Just
wash it with.
Yeah.
You
So
only
you'll
use the
use like
silicone.
a container and then you're going to put water and a little
Do
bit
not
of
put it in the washing machine.
No,
so
don't do that.
I'm really thinking about a little bit of soap liquid in my like, you know.
Come on.
thing.
This is $650, girl.
Wow, okay.
$600.
And how do you dry it? Because I've seen pictures
Hand
of people
dry?
hanging it
You
on the
can dry, you
line.
put it on the line, whatever you choose to do with it.
If you're a person that doesn't like
Yeah.
it to be wet, you know from the night you spray. You keep
Yeah.
it there, or if you have it on, glue on, you just spray and then you twist it in two.
Okay.
Remember, this is a lot of hair, so you have to detangle.
Be a
from the
little
balance
romantic
to
thing
that.
to your boy could spray it up for you and help you.
You know what's going on, William. You know what's up. You know what's up.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit intimidated because if I make an investment like this, I want to make sure I take care of it.
And
That's why
whenever
you
you
have the
come
professionals
in,
that
yeah,
come.
we
professionals.
tell you everything you need.
That brings a good point then. If
And-
I'd like some help or some guidance, I can come to Posh.
That's right.
Even when it comes to hair care, you can
Okay.
come to us. Remember, we sell even natural hair stuff. So we sell deep treatments. We sell
All the
treatments if your hair is
products.
dropping.
Yeah.
So we sell a variety of stuff.
All right.
Whenever you come, we educate you on everything that you need. It's your choice to purchase.
You will definitely need a security with your hair, though. Trust me. That's
For that
a lot.
price.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
that price.
So let's talk the other products you guys have here on the table.
Yeah, this is what I'm not much into hair, but this is what I'm accustomed to seeing, right?
Yeah.
So the packs of hair.
So that one is 100% human hair.
Uh-huh.
This one is 100% human hair. It's a rock pony. So it's a ponytail.
Wow.
So like example, like how you have your hair straight and you want a little extension and you want to swoop it to the back. Yeah, and you could always just attach that to the back. And you could do it by yourself.
Yeah.
That's the good part. And you could
Don't
curl
have
it
to
up.
be ponytail screamer.
No. Yeah, so that's a
Sabrina, they go like, what?
I know. Okay. And these ones here?
All right, so these are crochets. We're
Okay.
seeing a lot of crochets being used this year for prom. So this,
really?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah.
So this is the locks. This is soft locks. So with this soft locks, they're getting better. So you could always just braid your hair to the back and crochet in. But now what is trending is that they crochet it halfway into their plaits and they wrap it from the root. So it looks natural.
Okay.
So if you want dreads, you could always try the soft locks.
Ooh, this is nice.
So I think you should try it, William. What do you think?
I will come. I will come.
And you guys have it in different colors as well.
We
Yeah.
do have it in different colors.
And that over there, I see some clips attached to it.
These are clip-ins.
Clip-ins,
All right, so
yeah.
these are so easy. So if you're a person going for prom or graduation and you don't want to spend that money for the hairdresser or so, we have all different types. So we have the straight ones, we have the curly one, and we have the kinky one. So all you'll do is part your hair and clip in. It's clipping.
you
It's
just
to
clip it
give
in.
Let's
you
show that.
volume.
All right.
Just clip it in.
So it literally has
So if your hair is clean.
clips.
Yeah, and you want that bigness, you'll purchase that.
It gives you volume.
It's
It gives you
also
volume.
human. It comes with a price, yes. But the thing is, let's say if you have later on in time that you want to take your hair and, you know, bleach it and take it to be red, you could do the same thing with the clipping.
Yes. And do you have to have your hair like prepared before you clip this in? How do you prepare it?
No, naturally, like you just part, clip.
Oh, okay.
So if you have like you like how you have that straight here, you just part and clip.
Okay,
Pass your
got
flat
you.
iron if you like.
So you don't need to like have it.
No. So even with the
corner.
curly one, like if you have curly hair, you clip in.
Okay.
And you just spray, put your mousse and everything.
Awesome.
No, I have another question because generally you're going on a date. How early you have to start to get ready?
With the clippings, we always tell you clipping is a 5-minute style. Okay. So that's very quick. Same top on it here. It's very quick.
What?
Yeah.
So I got no reason to be late. No come and tell me about me. Yeah.
It depends on who's doing it because it might take me a good 15 minutes to figure that out.
Maybe just for the first time, but after that, you're going to be
clip and go.
Yes.
Clip and go.
And you could do ponytail out of it. That's the good part.
All right. Well, I love this. I mean, this is a lot of information for persons that are interested in trying something different for prom. This prom season. We are out of time, and just like that, ladies, I told you it would be very quick.
I know.
But thank you guys so much for joining us.
Wait. We have to. What's the best seller?
Human hair wigs.
And the range.
The price range is like at least from 2 change and up. We have as low as 2 change and up. Yeah.
That would be for shorter hair?
Shorter hair is going to be 2 change. If you're
And
looking
I
at
know
the
I'm B13-4 and I know I'm B...
We do have some in that range. So
What?
it all depends on the
You
style.
think?
So that's the good part about it.
Wonderful. Well, ladies, thank you guys so much for joining us. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Yes, we were so happy to be joined by Posh. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're into that sort of stuff, you can purchase a wide range of products at Posh. I mean, you really can't do anything over at Posh when it comes to hair. There's products in terms of hair care, but also the hair as well you can purchase. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will be joined by Sarlis Sosa to talk nails.
All right.
Don't go away.
With eCash, bill payment is extremely convenient, and all utility companies accept eCash payments. What's even better? You get to split bills with your roommates, siblings, or whoever you desire. Simply open your eCash app, go to Bill Pay, tap the respective utility company, enter the information, and pay the bill. Then tap the transaction made. Tap Split the bill. Select Evenly. Send the request to who you are splitting the bill with, and get notified when they pay. Talk about making life easy and avoiding confusion. You can split the bill for restaurants, grocery stores, and for any eCash payment you make. To find your next yummy meal, hair treatment, or chill spot, simply open the app and utilize the geolocation service to see nearby businesses that accept eCash. Geolocation and bill payment make life a whole lot easier.
It's good to keep the environment clean. BSWAMA, step up the pace. They're going places to manage your ways. So make we stand and make well sure. No garbage left on the seashore. The whole of Belize we stay clean, cause we know say worth much more. We have pretty environment. So when you see the garbage on the ground, go after me and just bag it and...
Cleanliness has always been second nature to us, so let's work together to keep our surroundings beautiful and healthy.
No garbage in it.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart.
It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
Here's your chance. The stage is waiting. We're looking for talented Belizean singers for another season of KTV The Remix. KTV auditions will take place on Saturday, June 3rd and Sunday, June 11th, starting at 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at Channel 5 on Coney Drive in Belize City. We're also now accepting online submissions. 2-minute videos can be emailed to producer at channel5belize.com or DM KTV Remix on Facebook. Deadline, Sunday, June 11th at 5 p.m. Come be a part of the biggest singing competition of the year. KTV The Remix, only on Channel 5.
Do you have information about a crime or a fugitive in our community? You can submit a tip anonymously with your smartphone. Using this program in safeguarding our community also protects your identity, keeping you out of the court system, and could earn you a cash reward. Here is how it works. Download the free P3 Tips app from the Apple Store or Android Market. P3 is the provider of our secure anonymous tip collecting software. Open the app and create a PIN, but be sure to remember that number, then select your location. Next, select the type of crime. When submitting a tip, be as specific as possible. If you have a picture, video or audio that will help officers, you can upload them from your phone. Information leading to an arrest can earn you a cash reward of up to $1,000. Once your tip is submitted, you'll be given a tip ID and password. Check back if your tip leads to an arrest. You'll be told how much you were rewarded and how to anonymously collect your cash.
It's time that we realize that we must work together to thrive. The world as we know it, the sky and below it. Could I never have more wonder? Yeah, with life and all you see and the climate's changing,
but hope is remaining.
And we can't ignore the future. It depends on you and me. One chance, all that we got. One voice, together we stand. Take care, the world where we live. Permite a todos vivir. Tomamos la oportunidad para guardar la humanidad. And I must leave no one behind because we are. One climate, one Caribbean. One climate, one Caribbean.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
I was 17 and in love, and I thought he loved me too. But now I know that a loving partner should not take away your choice of clothes you wear or the music you listen to. He should not take away your purse, car keys, or your phone so that when your family calls, you cannot answer. If your partner is controlling you, it is domestic violence. Call 0800-A-WAY-OUT or our cell phone number, 672-9628.
What did you mean earlier about climate change, Mom?
Well, when I was your age, I remember beautiful coral reefs and healthy beaches. The summers weren't as hot as they are right now, and the rainy season meant that it only rained when it was supposed to.
And then what happened?
The weather just started to change. and storms got worse. Coral reefs started to die because the ocean was getting too warm, and crops started to die because there was not much rain. You know, we realized as adults that we were doing something that was causing this.
What were you all doing?
Same thing we're doing now. Not using clean, renewable energy, chopping down too many trees, and even polluting the air with gases, such as the gases emitted from our cars when we drive around.
We need some help before it's too late, Mom.
We can't let it get worse.
What can I do?
We can raise our voices.
With 35 million dreams, aspirations, and futures at risk in Cari Forum, we need your voice in our story against climate change. Acknowledge, commit, act. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center under the Intra-ACP Global Climate Change Alliance Plus program and is funded by the European Union.
And from hair to nails, we are joined by Sarli Sosa and her business, Looks by Sarli. Good morning, Sarli.
Good morning.
Now, I'm so excited about this segment because, I mean, we literally transformed our set from a hair salon to a nail salon. And I'm very fortunate to have sat in your chair yesterday where you kind of prepared my TV nails for me today. And we are going to finish it on the set this morning. Now, let's start with your business just to get a little background information about you, Sarli. Your business is Looks by Sarli.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. When did it start and what do you do?
Okay, so Looks by Sarli started about 3 years ago, and it started with makeup actually. Makeup was my baby, is my baby still. So that's how Looks by Sarli started. And after that, it eventually, like, you know, I love doing my nails. I get my nails done almost every 2 weeks. So going to the nail salon and, you know, being there, like, it just got me super excited and, you know, comfortable. So going into nails was very natural.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically how it started, you know.
So when did you transition into trying out nails?
About 4 months ago.
Okay, wow.
Yes.
That's pretty recent.
Yes, me and my nail tech, we often joke about it because she's like, I feel like one morning you just got up and said, like, you know, I want to do nails today. And that's how it really went, honestly. Like, I just like got into it. I feel like social media was especially TikTok, that was one of my biggest like influence when it came to nails. Like, you know, I saw, like, I feel like I was on the nail side of TikTok. Like, you know, like you go on TikTok.
The algorithm.
Yes. I was on the nail side of TikTok, and that gave me a lot of inspiration and motivation. And then I eventually just started doing it on my mom, my sister, my best friend, my cousins. I was like, you want me to do your nails? Like, you want me to do your nails? I was just asking everybody. And, you know, they supported me, and that's how I really started. And it's just been 4 months, so I'm super excited to see what happens after.
I love that you said that you got a lot of information from social media and you really used it to your advantage, TikTok particularly. Now, while you can learn from social media, it could also be a little bit intimidating because trends are always changing. There's always new trends, and you kind of have to always evolve with it because people want what's hot. So how do you stay up to date with what's trending?
You know, and I feel like TikTok, especially TikTok and Instagram,
Yeah.
like it's so good because, you know, influencers especially are always posting like the new stuff, like what's in, and you know, I feel like it changes every month almost.
Yes.
We have a new trend with nails, we have a new trend with makeup, so like I feel like having social media and following a lot of influencers is really important because, you know, we get to see what's in.
Yeah.
So I feel like social media especially is one of the biggest
Yeah.
thing to keep in trends.
All right, so let's do nails.
Yes.
So just to give a little bit of background, I guess you could share with our viewers what we decided to do yesterday.
So yesterday, Sabrina came to my salon and we did a natural milky type of vibe.
Yeah.
It's very natural. And as you can see here, it's on her natural nail. We did a gel, so it's on her natural nail, and we just did a light color. So today what we're gonna do, like talking about trends, we're gonna do a chrome.
Okay.
So we're gonna chrome the entire all the nails, and I'm going to show you how I do that.
I mean, I'll let you guys know. When I went and I sat in her chair, I immediately made it known that I'm a simple gal. I don't like designs. So a chrome for me was still a little bit intimidating, but I am so trustworthy of Sarla and her work that I decided, you know what, do what you want to do. And apparently chrome is trending right now.
Yes.
So let's talk about it. What is chrome designs?
Okay, so chrome. Honestly, chrome got really popular because of the Hailey Bieber nails.
Ooh.
It got very popular when she got married because apparently she went to the salon and was like, I just want a simple almond chrome. So I feel that that's when chrome got really popular. So chrome is basically these little containers filled with something that it has in like glitter, like a glitter pigment, and we apply it on the nail, and it gives the nail just the slightest sheen, like a natural sheer type of look. Nothing too crazy, nothing
Perfect
too flashy, just perfect. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm going to start off by spraying all your nails so we can remove any oil.
Okay.
So
let's talk prom season, and now not only looks by Sarli, but nails by Sarli. Have you been really busy since you started your nail journey?
Yes, and especially with more natural gel nails and petties. So that's more what I've been doing recently.
Why would people choose doing gel nails over what was most popular, being acrylic?
Yeah. Okay, so basically gel nails, I feel like it's less to maintain because you know our acrylic set, you need to be on top of acrylic. Like you have to get them done every 3 weeks because they might start lifting, or you know you need to get them filled. While gel, it's more natural, so it's less to maintain, and you know you don't have to like worry about, oh, you know, it may look like bad quickly. So I feel like that's why people lean towards gel more. And I feel too with like trends again, I feel like gel has become very like aesthetically pleasing to have on, like you know, like a classy clean girl type of vibe.
That's very true. Now whenever I see people wearing gel, I often feel, well, I don't know if this is a thing or not, but I used to always think that gel designs are only like one regular paint. Can you do a lot of different designs?
We can do whatever you want with gel.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
We can do whatever. We can add
same thing
gems
as we did with
to it. Yes, we can add stickers to it. We can do whatever design you want to it. We can do it with gel.
Okay. Now what I want to mention, what I think is really fun about my nails is that they glow in the dark.
Yes, they do.
They do, and I can't show you, but just take my word. They glow in the dark. And I actually didn't remember until last night when I was about to go to sleep. And I'm like all covered up, and I noticed my hand look a little bit funny. But that was so cool. Do a lot of people ask about, you know, those different kind of tricks, I guess, that you could do on your nails?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Like, I feel like when you're getting gel nail polish, especially, there's so much you can get because some glow in the dark. You have like, for example, there's one called a blooming gel.
Ooh.
You apply it to the nail, it automatically gives a marble effect to the nail. So there's so many things you can do with like nail polish, and you know that I think that's one of the things that got me into nails, because like having to take a monomer to do acrylic with acrylic powder.
What's a monomer?
Monomer is the liquid that you mix with this, and it gives the acrylic look. So like that fascinated me. Like you put these two things together and you have a whole nail set. You can do anything you want with it. You can create any design. So there's so much thing to do with nails. Like once you have the you have the imagination, yes, and you want to do whatever, you can just all right.
So let's get our nails done. Is this process very long to do that you're about to do right now?
No, this is gonna be like 2 minutes.
Okay, cool. So you're like rubbing. Oh my gosh, that already looks so cool. Oh wow. I'm too excited. Let's continue. Ooh, that is so pretty. It looks like a pearl.
Yes. Very natural.
It looks like I'm wearing pearls. Oh my goodness. So, for prom season, let's talk, I guess, some ideas that girls could do on their nails if they're looking for a natural look, you know, to go with their dresses. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so cute.
Okay, so I think for prom season, like, I feel like it goes with the person.
Oh my goodness.
So pretty.
Look at that.
Super cute.
So cute. And it's so quick too.
Nothing long.
Now, when we think about doing nails, something like this that looks so elegant and so sophisticated at the same time, how much does something like this cost?
It's $20.
Oh my gosh, that's so affordable.
Yes, $20 to get your gel done. That looks by Sarly.
Oh my gosh. And this is again, we have to go back to just ask to just lay out what exactly you did on my nails, at least before this step. What exactly did you put on my nails?
So to prep the nails, we push back your cuticles. We made sure that your cuticles are nice and clean and pushed back. And then we went in with our first step after doing the cuticles. We go in with primer. After primer, we went in with the base polish. And after that, we went in with our builder gel, and this just helps the nail to be stronger.
I really want you to talk about that a little bit more, because that was really interesting for me. The builder is great for persons that would have thinner nails, right?
Okay, so usually on a natural gel nail, what we would do is just apply primer and a base. I would recommend that to somebody that has really strong nails, somebody that has stronger nails and they just want a little something done on the nails. Now for my girlies that, you know, have thinner nails, you know, but they want it to last longer, I will apply the builder, because the builder is like a thick gel. It's a thicker consistency. As you can see here, it's really thick. So what we do, we apply it to the nail, and
I did that on mine.
Yes, it makes the nail stronger. It lasts much longer. So that's why we would apply the builder gel. But when it comes to gel too, there's also different types of gel. Because you have, this is soft gel. This is what we would call soft gel. But there's also hard gel that we can also use to build a nail, which would give it a longer length.
nails.
And almost like acrylic. We would say it's almost like acrylic when we build a nail with gel. So, but this, I use this on all my clients. It doesn't matter what we do, I apply the builder gel, because I feel, you know, having that little bit of strength in the nail helps. So
So just to finish up my hands here, is there a final step, or is this it right here?
We're going to top coat it now.
And then it's done?
And after that, we cure it and we're done.
Oh, wow. Now, Sarli, this seems too good to be true. You said 20 bucks, but is that 20 bucks for the marble, or is it for everything?
For everything.
Really?
Yes.
From phase one that you mentioned there, all those steps,
yes.
$20?
$20.
Oh my gosh. Girl, you're making nails.
So what we're doing now, we're top coating the nails. So we're sealing.
Okay. And this is so beautiful. It looks like I have pearls on my fingers. So let's talk about how to contact you.
Yes.
How could we book an appointment with Sarli?
I'm on Instagram and Facebook as Looks by Sarli. So you guys can look me up there, and you can book an appointment with me there.
Do you have a cell number that you share with anyone if they'd like to send you a text or a call?
Yes, I could give a number. So it would be 615-9106. Put that one in.
All right, and then we cure it here.
Yes, we're gonna cure it for, okay, 60 seconds.
I like to think that it's baking.
Yes. And you know, like, this look is super cute for someone even who's getting married.
Yes.
Someone who doesn't like a lot on the nail, even like graduation nails.
Yes, actually, that's a very good point because, I mean, while it's prom season, it's also graduation season.
Yes.
So are you heavily booked this season? Do you recommend that persons make appointment as early as possible?
Yes, as early as possible. You guys could reach out to me because I'm especially booked with my makeup.
Okay.
So for nails, you guys should contact me as soon as possible if you want to get your appointments in, because I also do acrylic and pedis and gel.
I mean, I just have to say, this is so affordable, and it's perfect for prom and graduation season where, I mean, you're already making a pretty heavy investment with your outfits and everything else that's involved. So knowing that you can get a beautiful nail set like this for $20, of course you could add other glitz and glams, and I'm assuming the price would be different, but something like this is so gorgeous and so elegant, and it's absolutely affordable.
Yes.
And that's it?
Yes, that's it. All we're going to do now is wipe the little area that has the chrome.
Okay.
And we're going to apply some cuticle oil.
Okay.
And a huge tip out there, guys, if you're somebody who does your nail a lot, you do your nail all the times, I would suggest using cuticle oil. Cuticle oil helps a lot. It just makes the nails look like clean and fresh. Like if you know you're 2 weeks and you need to get your nails done, apply a little cuticle oil. It will make your set look fresh again. It makes your hands look good, and it helps too because, you know, going like putting your hands, you do use your hands for everything. So using the oil really helps to like hydrate back the nails and have them looking all nice. So
And
we're
this
just going
is
to wipe off
the final stages.
Yes. And now we apply the cuticle oil.
So as we wrap things up, I just want to really remind people that this is such an affordable but elegant, and I mean, you can't go wrong with beautiful nails that are affordable.
Yes.
Let us know again how we can get in touch with you.
Okay, on Facebook and Instagram at Looks by Sarley, and you can also contact me at 615-9106.
I'm not gonna lie, for probably the rest of the show, I'll be doing a lot of hand gestures and you know, you know, I have to talk with my hands for the rest of the show and the rest of the day until I need a new set. Oh my goodness.
And see, just like that, the cuticle oil, we are done. And it looks like you just came out of the salon.
I mean, I did.
Yes.
The TV salon. Thank you so much, Sarley. You are absolutely amazing at what you do, and I just want to congratulate you as well.
Thank you.
This new venture of Looks by Sarley is 4 months old, but it really looks like you're years in already.
Thank you.
I really want to congratulate you of, you know, expanding your business.
Yes.
So I can't wait to see what looks you create
And
this
I'm
prom
super
season
excited.
and graduation season
Yes.
and whatever else is happening. I mean, if you just want to feel like you want to get pampered, you can head over to Looks by Sarley and do makeup or do nails. You have options. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you too.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we switch things from nails to photography. Imagine that, a packed day of excitement. We're going to be joined by Kylie Photography. Don't go away.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart.
It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
My Social Security. Your direct online access to all your Social Security information. 360 view of all your Social Security information. Registration services, benefits, contributions, and employer services at your fingertips. Enjoy all the new features with your My Social Security account. Register with SSB. Submission of benefit claims. Submission of contribution statements. View contribution record. Enjoy all your My Social Security feature at ssbportal.org.bz. Social Security at your fingertips.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
Do you have information about a crime or a fugitive in our community? You can submit a tip anonymously with your smartphone. Using this program in Safeguarding Our Community also protects your identity, keeping you out of the court system, and could earn you a cash reward. Here is how it works. Download the free P3 Tips app from the Apple Store or Android Market. P3 is the provider of our secure anonymous tip collecting software. Open the app and create a PIN, but be sure to remember that number, then select your location. Next, select the type of crime. When submitting a tip, be as specific as possible. If you have a picture, video, or audio that will help officers, you can upload them from your phone. Information leading to an arrest can earn you a cash reward of up to $1,000. Once your tip is submitted, you'll be given a tip ID and password. Check back if your tip leads to an arrest. You'll be told how much you were rewarded and how to anonymously collect your cash.
Here's your chance. The stage is waiting. We're looking for talented Belizean singers for another season of KTV The Remix. KTV auditions will take place on Saturday, June 3rd and Sunday, June 11th, starting at 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at Channel 5 on Coney Drive in Belize City. We're also now accepting online submissions. 2-minute videos can be emailed to producer at channel5belize.com or DM KTV Remix on Facebook. Deadline Sunday, June 11th at 5 p.m. Come be a part of the biggest singing competition of the year. KTV The Remix, only on Channel 5.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Can you produce your driver's license, please?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, Mr. Vernon, it's valid. Yep. Mr. Vernon, did you know your insurance will be up tomorrow?
Oh, really?
Make sure you try to update your policy, please.
Thanks so much for the heads up. Babe, can you please renew my policy?
We know that you get caught up in life sometimes, which is why RF&G Insurance makes renewing your insurance policy easy with WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp the words "Get Started" to 670-8700. We will prompt you to select the service you are interested in, select the service, and answer a few simple questions. An RF&G representative will process your request and follow up with you when your transaction is completed. It's that easy. Use WhatsApp and skip the lines. Remember, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Row Group company.
welcome back. We are having our final conversation this morning, and it's all about photography and Kylie. Kylie's bundle bundle of Kylie photography. I'm all over the place. But good morning. We're joined by Kylie Ramdas, and we're here to talk about your work. Let's talk your business, Bundle of Kylie Photography. Why the name?
Okay, so I try to be different with my photography. I just try not to stick to only just shooting people. Well, bundle, you know, it's a lot, right? So it's a combination of things. Like if you'll see some of my photos, you notice that I put, how to say it, I try to be creative and not only stick to just shooting persons. Like tell them do an idea like this or do an idea like that. Like for example, if someone want to be a genie, you know, we can Photoshop and stuff like that. So hence the name Bundle.
Interesting. So
how long you've been doing photography, and what actually led you into doing that?
Well, I've been in for 3 years. Okay, how I started, photography wasn't really my thing. It wasn't something that I thought I could do. Actually, I graduated in 2020, so I didn't have a prom or a graduation, and we needed to do like a, how to say it, like a video so they can post on the TV. Yeah, and I found a photographer and he asked me if I had a job. So I was like, no, and he'd like, come. And I went to him and I was his assistant for a year. And then, you know, with COVID, he had to let me go, and I found another photographer and he taught me how to edit, how to shoot. And he was like, Kylie, you're really good, open a page. I'm like, no, I'm not ready for that. And he'd like, yo, open a page. And they had this female photographer competition. It wasn't really like a competition, but they just named it like that. And he like, today you open your page. Like, and I really think I'm ready for clients and stuff like that. What if they don't like my work? And he pushed me to open a page, so I opened a page.
Yeah. So you've been working and creating beautiful photos like this ever since.
Yeah. This was my prom. I just did that last week, Saturday, yeah, SCA prom.
Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Let's talk about using cameras. What type of cameras do you use?
So I use a Canon Mark D 5D Mark III. And it's a pretty easy camera for me. Well, they taught me how to use it, so it's easy.
Yeah. And whenever you are hired to do photography, for instance, for prom, that would involve like lighting.
Yeah. So I use a flash. And we also have a strobe that we use.
What is a strobe?
So a strobe is like, well, I call it the eagle because it's like a big softbox. Do you know what a softbox is? Yeah, so it's like a big circle that pushes out strong light, basically.
Okay. Got you.
Now, do you prefer to shoot in a studio setting, or do you prefer outside, or you do a combination?
Great question. So I always rather to shoot outdoor because you can do more rather than in a studio setting. You know, in the studio you're only limited to the backdrop that you have. Outdoor you can shoot at so many different locations, like by this tree, by that chair, you know.
You know, when I think about hiring a photographer, I see a lot of great work posted online, but I'm always nervous about the idea of getting a photographer because I can trust in a selfie. I know how I look, but when you have a photographer, you don't know what you're getting. How could you, or how would you encourage someone to hire a photographer to take professional photos?
Well, for me, I talk to my client, ask them first, what are you comfortable with? What your vibe is like? That's the first question that I ask them. And based on their response, I would send them like ideas, and whatever idea they choose, we go along with that. And as I shoot, I teach them how to pose if they don't know how to pose. So, and after every shot, I show them so they can see how they can improve themselves. In the studio setting, we also have a mirror, so you can look at yourself in the mirror.
While shooting,
that's
good. Because
posing is more for female than for males. Do you shoot males?
Yes, I do shoot males, and I do teach them how to pose.
That's good. I mean,
I do have a pic with a male.
I always get so frustrated because I feel like I am the best photographer for my friends, and whenever they take a photo of me, I get the ugliest pictures ever. So I mean, having a professional photographer is so great because you know all the best angles, you know how to get the right lighting, Let's talk about your pricing.
Okay, so my pricing, it depends on the type of shoot and your location. So
And the bundle you want, right?
so for studio, it would be different than an outdoor shoot, and for outdoor, it depends on your location, whether in Belize, Punta Gorda, Dangriga.
Okay.
So we have to add transportation and stuff like that.
So you go out district
Yes,
a lot?
I do.
Okay.
Kylie, for me, a lot of people like a perfect picture. I don't, right? I prefer one that isn't too heavily edited or edited at all. Now, with your camera, most of the time, it already has built-in filters, etc. So you don't really get a raw picture. But do you shoot raw? And what do people prefer? Do they prefer perfection, and how do you balance the two? Because you obviously use some kind of enhancer.
Okay, well, we have people that be like, oh, Kylie, I don't want you to edit me too much. Or Kylie, fix me up, you know? So it all depends on your client, like what they want and what they prefer. And however they tell me that they want me to edit, that's the way I edit. Like I had a client and she sent me a picture and I tried to match the picture that she sent and she's like, this is perfect. You did it the exact way that I wanted it.
Now I know that you could also get like color tones. You could have a type of color tone that you're going for whenever you're taking photos. Do clients come and say, I would like something more warm looking when it comes to colors?
Well, most of the time they just trust me to edit it my style. But if they do ask, then I edit it that way.
Okay. So,
is there a signature, Kylie, kind of,
edit?
you know, edit?
Okay, okay, if you see like a photo with like, how can I say? Okay, if you see I have a picture with a girl inside a mirror, you will know it's me because it's something different.
Yeah.
I like to be very different with my work. Like, let's say you want to pop out of this cup, you'll know it's Kylie.
Yeah. You definitely,
because I try to be very different with my work. Like, just not stick to the regular, hey, sit in a chair, shoot. I try to be creative with it and enhance different ideas.
Okay. So let's talk prom season. I mean, we're going back to that since that's what's happening right now, as well as graduation. How can persons get in contact with you if they want to book your services for prom or graduation?
Well, they can reach me on Facebook at Kylie Alyssa or my Instagram page at Bundle of Kylie Photography. I don't have a business number as yet.
Okay. And just for pricing, if we're trying to book you for a graduation, say in Belize City, does it depend on the amount of photos that we get?
It depends on the amount of photos, the amount of person, where do you want to shoot, if it's indoor, outdoor, because then we have to charge for lighting or no lighting.
Okay, got you. All right, well, thank
Well,
you.
they can call you and they can get a quote.
Yeah, they can just call and get a quote.
Perfect. Well, do you have any last words from, your business in terms of why you love photography?
Well, like I said, it wasn't something that I thought I could do, but it was just something that came on to me and I started to love it, you know. And for anyone out there that want to message me and just feel shy, you can message me at any time. I try to be fast with my replies, try to answer everyone quickly so they don't have to worry about me not answering their message or something like that.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite shoot so far?
My favorite shoot? I have a... Okay, this one with the magazines.
Ooh,
that's one of my favorite shoot because I had to edit the magazines all around. And that's something I didn't sure how it would come out. We just had limited magazines, so I was like, how should I do this?
So you really know how to use Photoshop.
Well, I'm learning. I'm still in the learning process. And if I don't know something, that's why we have photographer friends. You can always go and ask a question. There's nothing wrong with asking a question.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonderful, wonderful. Kylie, we are impressed. I mean, you say you're learning, but that looks like pro level already. But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We can't wait to see what work you come out with for this season of prom and graduation and all the beautiful photos that you'll be capturing and really just helping people have memories for later in their lives.
And my logo, well, my quote, I always say, let's create your favorite memories. That's something I go by. Because you never know, you just think, oh, you're going to take a photo shoot. You never know what can be the outcome or something like that. Like, let's say, oh, you book a photo shoot for your wife or your girlfriend and then boom, you just propose. Like, she didn't expect that. So you just sketch moments that you don't expect.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
again, Kylie.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and take a final break. And when we come back, it'll be for a wrap. And of course, for birthday shout out. Don't go anywhere. Open Your Eyes concludes after these messages.
After a rough week of school, Jake and his friends decide to treat themselves to frozen coffee. And since they don't have cash on them, they decide to use eCash. With eCash's geolocation feature, Jake can easily find the nearest coffee spot. With eCash's built-in option to split bills, Jake can pay the bill and his friends can reimburse their portion of the bill. Jake scans the merchant's code and confirms payment. Jake then views his transaction history and taps on the transaction recently made, then taps the split the bill button where he selects the evenly option to evenly split the bill. The application splits the bill automatically. His friends receive and accept the request. Geolocation and splitting the bill via eCash makes Jake enjoy his digital lifestyle.
Well, I can't believe the grill pan is whole, the grill. Well, don't worry about nothing. If we have a new one, and the Benny's Father's Day Fest.
Oh, that they happen again?
Yes, and this year,
Benny's is giving 19% off store-wide. Yes, 19% off everything.
Why, we have for the bro.
But wait, don't forget, the race is still on.
The Benny's 100 car race. The racers will once again compete to claim the top prize and become the champion.
Anyways, look on the time. If you have a grill, I need to go.
Alright, yeah, bro. New whip?
Push the start.
Alright, big time. Boy!
Boy, Kagali push the start, man.
The Benny's Father's Day Fest, Saturday, June 17th, Benny's Superstore. This one you don't want to miss.
Sign up for Smart Share Plan and save big. Whether you're a small entrepreneur starting up your business, a student on a limited budget, or a family trying to save, this is the plan for you. With unlimited SMS, calls, and data, we help you save. Get up to 5 lines for as low as $30 per line monthly, only with Smart. Sign up today at any Smart showroom or sales manager countrywide. So get your business going, share more memories with friends, and be ready for the day with Smart.
Welcome back, and we are wrapping things up. We had a full Friday this morning, William.
And the focus was prom preparation. Of course, this is graduation season and people want to be photographed. They want to look right with the hair and the nails and everything. Of course, you're building memories and you're capturing those moments that will last a lifetime. So it's very, very important. When you're 100 and you look back at those pictures, you want them to be flawless even then.
Definitely. I mean, I have to say though, the first segment, which I was not a part of, I feel like I have my Christmas wish list already. I have.
That's some neat tools.
Yeah, I really would like that tool kit that kind of helps you take off your attire without you really doing any type of work. I have to find out how much that costs. That's my Christmas wish list. But of course, it was a great show. I really enjoyed it. And we do have a birthday shout out this morning. We have a very special one at that. We want to say happy birthday to Annlyn Apollonio. She is a familiar face. You are going to see her hopefully tonight on the news, reading you the news report, what you can expect, or what happened today in the newscast. So we want to say happy birthday to Annlyn. We hope you have a great day today and an even better weekend. from your
Definitely.
family here at Channel 5.
And that's just the jump off. Today's just Friday jump off, all right? Have a great weekend, Ann Lynn, and of course, lots of love from everyone here.
Yes, of course, if you are celebrating a birthday today as well, we want to say happy birthday to you. And if you'd like to give a birthday shout out, or if you have any questions or concerns, you can send us an email at oye@channel5belize.com. But check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Open Your Eyes BZ and OYE Belize. But until then, join us again on Monday when you open your eyes
To start your morning right.
Keep your eyes, your mind, and
your heart open. Have a great weekend, everyone. Be safe. Be kind to yourself and to each other.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.